Hi, this is Karon Thackston with marketingwords.com and copywritingcourse.com with another edition of the Ask Karon video blog column. Today is for copywriters only. Now I know there are a lot of marketing managers out there and a lot of website owners out there that also want to write better copy, but today I'm just talking to copywriters, especially to newbie copywriters, because I've gotten an awful lot of questions lately from copywriters who want to know what the next steps are. How do I get started? What do I actually do in order to become more profitable and a busier copywriter? So I want to go over two things with you today that are very important, and I'm sure that you've heard them before. You need to get business in order to get more business, and how do you do that? We're going to talk about that for a little bit, and also the fact that you need testimonials, but you need a very specific type of testimonial. So let's start with first things first. I won't even read you the emails that I've gotten because there have been numerous ones from beginning copywriters, and they've all asked the same question. If I don't have any clients, how am I supposed to get clients? And of course all of that comes from the fact that most of the people that want to hire a copywriter are looking for samples. They want to see your portfolio. They want to know what kind of work you've done in the past, so that gives them a better idea of how you might perform on their particular project. But if you don't have any experience, it's really difficult to get people that are willing to take a chance on you. So here are a couple of ideas. You can do pro bono work for a local church or a nonprofit organization. You could maybe approach someone that has fundraisers coming up, small groups that have fundraisers coming up locally in your particular area. If you are a member of a forum someplace, you can say that you will accept so many pro bono projects from people that you are looking to build your portfolio in the areas of website copy or search engine optimized website copy or brochures or something to that effect. And you can interview people that fill out the requests that you have and send you a private message via the forum, and find out which ones would be a best fit for you. And then you can agree to work with that person on the stipulation that they would give you a very detailed testimonial. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to have in that, and a link to your website if they are pleased with the copy and they find that it has worked for them. So those are just a couple of ideas, but most of the time you're going to have to start out doing a little bit of free work in order for it to pay off in the long run. It's one of my favorite sayings. You have to have a little bit of short-term pain in order to get the long-term gain. So those are some things that you can do in order to build a portfolio, so that then you can get other paying clients that can see this. The other thing you would want to stipulate if you offer pro bono services on an open public forum, something to that effect, is that they would be willing to give you a reference also if the copy works for them and they're pleased with it. That way you'll have somebody to add to your reference sheet also, because savvy people that are hiring copywriters will call your references and find out if you were easy to work with, if you communicated well, if you responded to requests quickly, and all the other things that they need to know. So let's say that you've taken these ideas and you have gotten some pro bono work that you can do, things that you enjoy, that you're good at, and you're adding things to your testimonial, to your portfolio, but you also want to build a testimonials page. And these should be more than, oh, we absolutely loved the copy, we thought the copy that John wrote was just absolutely perfect, couldn't have asked for anything better. You know what? It doesn't really matter if your client likes the copy so much as far as a testimonial goes. It doesn't even matter if the site visitors like the copy when they come to the website. What matters is, did the copy make the site visitors take the action that you wanted them to take? If they loved the copy, if they emailed the president of the company and said, oh, I've been coming to your website for months now and your copy is so much better, hooray for you, it won't matter. It won't matter. The only thing that matters is whether or not the people that came to the website did what the copy was trying to get them to do. If they didn't convert, if they didn't switch from being a website visitor to being a lead or a customer, your copy has failed. And it doesn't matter who liked it because it didn't work. You need very specific testimonials that give very specific criteria. I almost always insist that the people that I work with have Google Analytics or some other type of web tracking software already installed by the time I write any copy for the organization, because I want them to have a baseline of what their old copy was and was not doing. And then when we put up the new copy, we track that for an equal amount of visitors or an equal amount of traffic or an equal amount of time, whatever you decide is going to be your baseline measurement. Then you look at the metrics and you say, okay, we had this length of time on the site and now it has increased to this, or we had people that were looking at this many pages and now they're looking at twice as many pages. All the different metrics that you can do. Conversions, absolutely. A wonderful metric to have things by. But in your testimonials, you want to be as specific as possible. And a lot of times clients will ask you to write the testimonial for them and they'll just tweak it a little bit. Put specifics in there. You should have access to the customer's Google Analytics. They can easily sign you up as a user or a visitor who is only allowed to run reports and see reports. You can't make changes to their settings, and that's a safe way for them to do it. You can go in and run these reports and then write a testimonial that says, not only was John a breeze to work with, who responded quickly to requests, he offered suggestions, his knowledge shone through at every turn, but the copy he wrote actually improved the baseline, the bottom line of our company. We saw increases in conversions by 22.6%. We saw time on site double. We saw the number of pages that our visitors went to triple in just a 1 month period of time. There are your specifics. We really love the copy is a very lame testimonial because it doesn't matter and it doesn't show that the customer got any value out of their investment in paying a copywriter to write the text for their web pages. In order to get the bigger clients, in order to get the ones that are going to pay more money, they have to understand that you offer value, that investment is not just some lame word that copywriters use, that when they put in a couple of $100, however much it is depending on the type of copy that you're writing, several $100s, a couple $1,000s for a website, whatever it is that we're talking about here, they invest X number of dollars, their return is going to be significantly more than they originally put in. You have to have proof of performance in order to do that with your clients. They have to be confident and secure knowing that this copywriter they've hired is going to be able to deliver and get them more than they originally put in. There you have it. We're going to go into more detail this month in a webinar that I'm going to be hosting for copywriters only. It's going to be February 17th at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Time. I will have a link below this video on the Marketing Words blog so you can register for that webinar. If you're a copywriter, if you're a newbie or you've been doing it for years, come on over. It's going to basically be open forum. I'm going to be answering your questions. We're going to have open mics, so to speak. I have several questions that have already been sent in via the blog, so I'll start with those and then we'll take your questions as we go along and allow you the opportunity to get them answered too. So hope to see you on February 17th for our monthly webinar at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Register now so you don't forget, and I'll see you next time on the Marketing Words Ask Karon video blog column.